Let's talk about POD strategy for 2020. So what are we going to talk about? So we're going to review of the past 2 years, background about POD, what happened in 2018 and 2019, problems we faced, and my new strategy to solve them. First of all, who's doing what? Who is doing POD, print on demand? Is someone doing it in the room? 1, 2, 3, okay. Who is doing drop shipping? How many people doing drop shipping? Okay.
How much stopped because of the corona?
Yeah. And how many facing just started now on the first steps of establish their own brand, e-commerce brand? You just started, right? Okay, so good luck. Let's talk about the past 2 years in the POD field. It's POD and more generic about e-commerce over the past 2 years. So what we had, drop shipping from China. Many of the e-commerce players did a lot of drop shipping from China, using cheap prices or buying cheap products, having a fair shipping time, average quality, and average customer support. This is what we had in the past 2 years. So let's talk about a little bit about background on the POD. So what is the POD? POD is print on demand. This method of e-commerce enabling us to create our own unique designs on large variety of products. What we are basically doing is designing our own designs and then putting them on many different products, starting from like apparel, and you can put it on everything that you just imagine, clocks and bottles and everything. Thanks to the unique products and designs, we can positioning ourselves from the competitors and build our own branding. Over the past 2 years, the dropshipping industry became very saturated with more and more competitors getting into the game. So when I started like 3 years ago, I did mostly dropshipping from China. Then I discovered that I have many competitors that are playing in the same game on the same products and compete me on Facebook advertising with the same product. It was also very easy for everyone to duplicate my ads and to duplicate my products. Then I discovered the POD that allowed me to establish a brand, I found it like a very good opportunity to positioning myself from the other competitors. By doing my own unique designs, I can be totally different in the market. Every design, it's a different product. And for me, making the design with artists, doing it very complicated to people to duplicate it and copy it. So I found it to be the best way of doing e-commerce. In 2018 and 2018, during these years, many print-on-demand suppliers from China, USA, and Europe have started to offer their services. Using the API technologic apps, we can now connect our stores directly to the manufacturers and producing hundreds of different products with our unique designs, all in fully automation. So naturally, what we did is to connect our Shopify store to one of the Chinese applications, because they were very cheap. The products were very cheap. The technology was almost the same like the other competitors from the US and Europe. So we decided to go with what was very cost effective for us. So we started to work with Chinese applications, and they also offered a huge catalog of products with the most cost effective prices in comparison to the US application. That decision turned out to be good only for the short time. So a little bit of review about the gamers, okay, the applications that are now on the market. You can see on the right China with WC Fulfillment, Pillow Profit, Subliminator, Interest Print, CJ Dropshipping, POD. And the USA, there are many applications, but these are the most powerful one, the biggest one. Printify, Printful, T-Lunch, Custom Cat, and Vera Style. So when I said like it was only for short time, not later after we started to see the issues, disputes. This is just like a small screenshot for my disputes on Stripe. You can imagine that I got much more than this. So we got disputes, and then lately we got also the biggest issue of coronavirus. So then we realized that we can no longer can rely on the Chinese applications. Okay, it's a huge alert that the Chinese applications for now and also for the next months to come, because people in the US not really like to get now a package from China. Okay, even though nothing can happen and the virus is not transferring through packages, but the conception of people is that no, it's a big no. Okay. Okay, so no China. What is the new strategy? So the new strategy in big lines. We're moving to US POD apps with better quality, better shipping, and excellent customer support. We're building our own system to create designs, whether if it's with in-house designers or freelancer. We're expanding to more platforms. Through our Shopify store, we can use it as an home base for other platforms such as Etsy, Amazon, and eBay. And all this is with fully automation. We can export and managing our orders through this automation. So let's, in really few minutes, I'll describe what is everything in this strategy. First of all, we are using one of these, or one of them, or two or three of them together. We are using these POD apps that are coming from the US, okay? So I'm recommending to use Printify or Printful because of their great synchronize with Shopify, and also they have a great quality. But you need to choose your application according to your needs. There are some applications that are better in apparel, some are better with other products. For example, Custom Cat, really good with sportswear apparel. They are the most, they have the biggest catalog of products using sportswear, and then you can put your design on many different of sportswear apparel. Printful, for example, are the factory, and Printify is only the marketplace that combine many different factories into one marketplace called Printify. And not every application has a direct integration to the platforms. I mean to the platform of Etsy, Amazon, and eBay, so it's important to take it into consideration. System for designs creation, system for designs and creation of designs. So the advantages, first of all, you can use freelancer as a designer. You can design your own designs with Canva, for example, or if you have Photoshop skills. Building a system will allow you to find many freelancers that you can work with. Using Facebook groups for artist designers. For example, what I'm doing, I'm searching for designers in the Philippines. They are very cost effective, they're not expensive, and they are very high skill designers. I don't know, I think that they burn with built-in skills to create designs on Photoshop. So you have here, for example, two groups, Graphic Artist Philippines and Philippines Graphic Artist Job Hiring. I'm using them all the time to find my next designers. Printful, no, this is creating ongoing designs every day will help you to get more visibility to your store on the platforms. You can also offer new designs to your previous buyers. So it's very important to make sure that you are creating all the time new designs, or to offer them to the previous buyers, or to just be on the platform with very good visibility. Once you have like a shop on Etsy with 200, 300 designs, you get a better visibility on the first pages. Expanding it to more platforms. So in this strategy, Shopify is the home base to expand to other platforms like Etsy, Amazon, and eBay. And advantages, through the apps, we can upload the products automatically to the platforms. We can build our own omni-channel, wide awareness to our brand, building strong trust among our audience, spreading our risk, and organic traffic. This is what we get when we expanding to other platforms. Full automation. So I put here two different applications that you can find on Shopify store. One, the Codisto, is a full integration with Amazon and eBay. So you can upload your products directly to eBay and Amazon with this application, and Etsy Marketplace integration. This is the other app. There are some automation apps that can synchronize between our Shopify store to the platform, so then we can manage the orders and fulfillment from our store. Export products with a click of a button and update description and prices directly from these two apps. And I want to show you an example of a store that's doing a great omni-channel, and we're going to finish with this slide. So I don't know how many people know here the brand called Electro-Threads. Yeah, the people that are doing POD. It's a fantastic store. I want to show you how they are doing the omni-channel, exactly the strategy that I described now, how they are actually doing it. So this is Electro-Threads website on Shopify. It's just the banner, the hero banner, but they have a very nice homepage. I'm inviting everyone to search after this website and learn. They also have a website, more exactly a store on eBay, and on Etsy, and on Amazon. So this is one Shopify store, one Shopify brand, doing POD, and then expand to all the other platforms, exactly as I described in the strategy. So let's summarize. Dropshipping from China is not worth it anymore. At least for the next months, no one knows what is going to be with the virus. But I can tell you from my customers from the US, mostly from the US, before it was a problem to send them something from China, and now it become even like they will not accept to get the delivery guy giving them a package from China, that they see that it's come from China. Producing in the US will enable us to establish a sustainable brand. Building a system through the POD apps will automate our process, horizontal scale through omni-channel. All this will give us the uniqueness, positioning, and branding that we so need to build an e-commerce brand in 2020. But with this strategy, we need more upfront money and much more work to invest, but we will get a greater income going forward.